This is Head Bustin' Boxing, and we are back in the house. Still fresh off of the Jrock Williams upset over Jarrett Hurd. And just like that, Jrock is now the new king of the 154-pound division. Just like that. All roads lead to Jrock. The winner of the Charlo Harrison fight. Maybe he'll fight them. Maybe the Austin Trout fight. I forget who Trout's fighting next. Maybe he'll fight the winner of that because him and Trout haven't danced yet. Matter of fact, it seems like Austin Trout has fought everybody in the division except for Jrock. And to be honest with you, this takes me back about 2 or 3 years ago, before Jrock lost to Jamal Charlo. You had the feeling that the 154-pound division was so talented that none of those guys was going to walk through it unscathed, and you're starting to see that. I mean, unfortunately, Jamal Charlo and Boo Andres, they moved on to 160. But the division is still loaded. But think about what we had in the division 2 or 3 years ago. You had Jamal Charlo, Jamel Charlo, you had Jarrett Hurd, you had Jrock, you had Boo Andres, you had Canelo Alvarez, Austin Trout, Laura. I mean, like, goodness gracious. A lot of great quality fighters crammed in one division. But like I said, 3 of those names are at 160 now. And maybe eventually you'll see Hurd move up there as well. I believe eventually you'll see Jamel Charlo move to 160 as well. But you still have, right now, we have Hurd, Jrock, Laura, Trout. You still have Tony Harrison, Jamel Charlo. So I mean 154, Jaime Munguia. So I mean the division is loaded with a lot of talent. And I don't think any of them are going to go without taking their lumps. And Hurd got his tonight. And that just goes to show how good the 154-pound division is today in boxing. And don't be surprised if you see some other upsets. I mean, we've seen 2 massive ones, or what we thought to be massive upsets recently, with Hurd losing tonight and Charlo losing a few months back. But that's just how stacked the division is. I don't think anybody's going to go undefeated. And I'll be honest with you, I kind of see the same thing with 147, but who knows? I look at it the same way. But congratulations to Jrock. Like I said, now he's sitting in the catbird seat. He the one with the 2 belts, and he gonna be able to call the shots until somebody knock him off. And he deserved it too. Like I said earlier in the video before, he redeemed himself, because Jrock is a very good boxer. Hurd didn't lose to a scrub tonight. Hurd lost to a very good boxer. In fact, a better boxer than him. But what most people thought, because of Hurd's chin and because of his heart and because of his will, he would be able to keep coming forward and wear Jrock down. And that Jrock just wasn't having it. So shout out goes to Julian Jrock Williams. Shout out to Jarrett Hurd. Even though he took his first L tonight, he took it with class. He didn't complain. He thanked the fans for coming out to see him. That's how a champion is supposed to act. He didn't throw a fit. Plus, he knew he lost. He knew darn well he lost. And I'll say this again. I really believe it was a mistake staying at home to train for a fight that you had at home. You know it had to be some distractions there. Not just with his family, but with friends and fans as well. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and leave that alone. Maybe I'll do a film session to show some of the things he's done wrong. I don't know yet. See if I can get a hold of some good footage. But anyway, this is the Fight Doctor. Head busting boxing. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell, that notification bell. And I am out.